Finding our chairs, here they are. Right, a little bit about daylight savings, and it's also the same as when you travel to a different time zone, because that's basically what we do during this daylight savings is we get our body clock off an hour. And I want you to picture your body as a village, right? All of your organs in your body as a village, and they all work like a little clockwork. All these little, organs are working at different times of the day during the course of the day. So in particular, in the evening when we go to sleep, that's when our gallbladder starts to detoxify, our liver, the gallbladder is around 11 to 1 in the morning, and our liver's from like 1 until 3. And our lungs then also detoxify between like 3 and 5 o'clock. And then our large intestine starts to move things along that have been detoxified between around early morning, like between 5 and 7 a.m. So that's why when all those processes happen, we feel better, both physically and mentally, we feel better. When everything gets knocked off, it's kilter. Everybody in there is like, wait, what's going on here? Wait, you're supposed to be doing this, and that's why we feel yucky. So what I did this year is the week before daylight savings, I started to go to bed a little bit earlier, like 10 minutes earlier during the course of the week, so that by the time the clock changed, my body wasn't so much in shock, right? So just keeping that in mind, that there's so many things going on. Also, eating a little bit lighter can help as well, so that there's not as much to detoxify and process till we get back into our sync. Right? And waking up with the sun. So maybe keeping your blinds open or your shades open, not completely black out in your room where you sleep, so that as it starts getting light, your body will start to wake up. So today's sunrise was at 7:11, right? So sunrise or a little before to wake up really helps you to just feel more energetic. Yeah. All right. And now we're going to do some yoga to help us with getting that grogginess, helping us move toxins along a little bit quicker for our bodies so that we just feel better, quicker. Yeah. So let's hands up on our lap, find a tall spine. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Our breath also, as you know, detoxifies. Yeah. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Another big breath in. Exhale it out. So any way we can detoxify to help our body. So we're going to do Kapalabhati breath. So it's a very effervescent breath. I think we've done it before here. So to help with that, we're going to just lay your hands onto your belly. And basically when you exhale, your belly's going to draw in. You're going to push your belly in when you exhale. And then you're going to inhale and then just let the belly relax and exhale. So we'll practice that. Having the hands on the belly will help us to feel that, help us to guide that belly. And I'm going to sit sideways here so you can see my belly. I don't usually say that to anybody, but yeah. And so basically when you breathe out, the belly's going to go in. And when you breathe in, you just relax and in. So let's do a couple slow. So take a breath in and breathe out through the nose as you press your belly in, and then relax the belly, breathe in and breathe out. Good. And breathe in, relax the belly, breathe out, belly draws in. Got that? Now we're going to do a little quicker. And relax. Good. Feel the effects of that breath. You can close your eyes now if you'd like, now that we got the cadence and what we need to do. Yeah. Now this breath is basically better if you're on an empty stomach or a fairly empty stomach. If you just ate breakfast, you might want to do this just slow. Yeah. Or if it doesn't feel good, just slow it down. And we're going to do 2 more rounds of this breath, right? So you can either keep your hands on your belly or you can rest them on your thighs, whatever you'd like. So let's take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And then take a breath in and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So your Kapalabhati. Just a reminder, as you're exhaling, right, that belly's drawing back towards your spine really quickly. And relax. This is also great for digestion. Sometimes if you're feeling a little constipated or just things aren't moving right, again, ideally on an empty stomach. Just wake up your intestinal tract, your large and your small intestines. Yeah, to say, hey, you got a job here. And let's do 1 more round. Taking a cleansing breath in, breathe out, and take a breath in, and exhale, belly in. Just remembering that exhale with the belly in is all you need. The inhale and the belly out just comes naturally. And it's your low belly, not your stomach, but your low belly. And relax. Again, notice the effects of the breath. Actually, it's also a little core work, right? Having to draw that belly in. Yeah, good. All right, and when you feel ready and complete, you can gently just flutter the eyes open. Yeah, so how was that for everybody? Good. Yeah, so that's just something when you need to get rid of sluggishness, that's a great breath to practice, right? And you may or may not be feeling sluggish, since the change, but it's just whenever you're feeling sluggish, that Kapalabhati just, it's like a cup of coffee. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into our neck a little bit. Relax your hands down onto your lap. Again, you can do the neck and shoulder stretches with your eyes open or closed. Good. So take a breath in, exhale it out. And as you breathe in, lift your chin. And as you breathe out, drop your chin. Now, in and out of your nose, our breath, for the most part, for the rest of class, just nice to breathe in and out of your nose. Next time your chin comes down, let's rotate the head into circles. So rotate your head over to the right on an inhale and back, and slowly to the left, exhale and forward. Good. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more. Just nice and slow. How's your neck feeling today? And exhale, you come forward, pause, and then inhale to the left. And at your own pace with your breath, following your breath, 3 slow circles in the opposite direction. Imagining and feeling your head moving through space, through the air, around your body, around your head. Smile on the face. We're here in yoga. Yay. Next time you come forward, pause, press down into your feet, slowly float your head back up. Good. Wiggle out the shoulders a little bit. Yeah, maybe lift your shoulders up to your ears on an inhale. Press down into your feet gently. Exhale, relax. Breath out. Inhale, shoulders lift, press into your feet. Spine stretches. Exhale, relax. Good. All right. And then just gently fluttering the eyes open, hands remaining on the thighs, little cat-cow for our spine. So inhale, feel your chest lift and chin. So all these poses we're going to do today will help us to just help to equalize our body. Exhale, relax the head down, slide the hands forward into cat. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, drop the head. And one more. Following your breath, Ujjayi breath is always your friend. That little whisper sound going in and out of your throat as you breathe. And then slowly just come back forward to a nice straight spine. Good. Just practicing, we're gonna scoot forward into our chair here a little bit. Yeah, so we have some space underneath our thighs here. Good. I'm gonna take a breath in, and as you exhale, keep your spine straight, draw your belly down towards your thighs as the body falls forward, just to wherever is comfortable on your back. If you have back issues, be mindful that anytime your back is uncomfortable, you back off. Don't do as far. Then press down into your hands and feet. Inhale, bring your straight spine back up. So yeah, we don't want a rounded spine here. Take a breath in. Again, exhale. Just fall forward, just to wherever you land. Now maybe you bring your hands underneath your thighs behind your knees in this forward fold. And if that doesn't feel good on your back, bring your palms back onto the top of your thighs. That helps to support the back. Bringing your hands back to your thighs if they went underneath. Inhale as you float forward. Good. Now we're going to do that one more time, and if it's available to you, you're going to interlace your hands or fingers underneath your thighs if that's comfortable, or just holding under your thighs or here. So take a breath in and exhale, fall forward. Good. And if it's available to you, just interlace your hands or grab onto your wrists underneath your legs. Maybe you even drop your head on this one if that feels okay. And find your breath. And again, if there's anything that's uncomfortable, your back, then just bring your hands back onto your thighs. Good. Now bringing your hands, everybody, back to your thighs, right on top of your knees. Press down into your palms and your feet to slowly float your body easily back up. Good, yeah, good. Getting that blood flow to the brain, right? Getting all those little people to work too. There's, in Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, that's what they do, is they just know when everything works and how it works and what to do to get it to work. That's the beauty of that kind of medicine, I think, yeah. Okay, so let's either cross our right foot over our ankle or our right leg over our left leg, whatever's most comfortable for you. Relax your arms down. On an inhale breath, float your arms forward and up, just nice and slowly and easily. Yeah, good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, relax and slowly twist over to the left, actually the right, your right, and then float the arms. Just let them float down. Good. And then just turning at your waist as far over to the right as is comfortable on your spine. You can gently press into your forearm or hand, just gently, not a lot, with that left hand. Yeah, look over that left shoulder or right shoulder and find your breath, that big belly breath. That also helps to massage that lower gut. Yeah, when we're in this twist and we're breathing with our belly, feel that sort of massage that we did with that Kapalabhati breath. And the next time you exhale, relax, slowly bring your body back forward, uncross, good. Wiggle it out, same thing on the other side, so either crossing at ankle or crossing at the leg. Nice straight spine, good. Relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, just gently and easily float your arms up to wherever they land. Good. As you exhale, relax, twist at your waist, yes, and at your hips. And then relax your arms down, look to the left. Yeah, maybe pressing into that right forearm or hand gently against that left thigh to turn to the left a little bit more and breathe. And smile. Again, try to breathe big belly breath. Ujjayi breath, nice and slow. Yeah. As we breathe slow with Ujjayi breath, it helps to calm our mind down. Yeah. And then on the next exhale breath, just relax the body. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. Uncross here. Nice. Good. All right. So we're going to go into some seated sun salutations. So sun salutations always help us to get that rhythm. When you look in anything in nature, everything is in rhythm. The ocean, the seasons, the animals, you know, we're the only ones that knock ourselves out of rhythm when we change the clocks, right? Or we travel different time zones. That's when our bodies get off kilter a little bit. So sun salutation to help us get back into that. Just a beautiful flow, really following our breath here. Good. So on an inhale breath, you're going to float your arms forward and up. And then as you exhale, float your hands down and come into your forward fold. You can come as far as you'd like here. Yeah. And on an inhale breath, press down into your feet, slowly float the body up, stretch your arms forward and lift your fingers up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw your hands straight back. A little bit of a chaturanga here, seated. Good. And then inhale, hands onto the lap. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift your chest. Little up dog here. Yeah. Exhale, relax the body. Coming into down dog seated. So you're going to extend your legs, your heels out forward. So your legs are pretty straight, a little bend in the knee. And you're going to raise your arms up. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, keep your spine straight and lean your body forward. A little version of downward facing dog. Good. Breath in, just a couple breaths here. Again, if your back is hurting, you went too far, back off a little bit. Good. And then on an inhale breath, slide your feet back, lift your arms up. Exhale your hands down onto your lap. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, reach your shoulders back, up dog. Good. On an exhale breath, forward fold. So just relax the body forward. Good. And on an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Reach your arms out and up. Good. Bring your palms together. Exhale your hands down to your heart. Good. So that's the motion. We're going to just do that one more time. Again, just moving gracefully with awareness. Yes, and and being very gentle with yourself and your breath. Yes, my teacher called it BAMG: breath, awareness, movement, and grace. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, straight spine, forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up, extend the arms. Exhale, draw your hands back. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. Extend the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Relax the hands down. Inhale, feet slide back. Lift the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, straight spine, forward fold. Good. Inhale, relax the arms down. As you circle, sweep them out and up. Lift the body up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time since we now really have the cadence. Ready? All right, inhale, forward, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, come up, arms extend, palms forward. Exhale. exhale, draw hands back, maybe a little further. Relax the arms down. Inhale, lift the chest. Good. Exhale, forward fold, legs extended. I'm not sure why that's on. Sorry. Couple breaths here. Good. Inhale, slide feet back, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to thighs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, relax. Good. Sorry about that phone ringing. Thought I had it on silent. Okay. So that's a really nice seated sun salutation. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're scooted forward in our chair, maybe even a little bit further. We're going to bring our legs together and drop our knees out to the side. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Good. And a little Baddha Konasana here. So just flapping your legs up and down. Yeah. Good. And then slowly come back, feet planted. And we're going to stand with an awareness. Feel free to remain seated if that's where you want to be today. We're going to also do a standing sun salutation, but you can do what we just did seated. So heels back, lean forward like you did for downward facing dog. Press into your heels to come to a nice stand. We'll meet at the back of our chair. Good. All right. So let's just move around, move your body however you feel you want to move it today. That's also a great way to get rid of sluggishness. Is the thing that when we really need to move around is when we really don't feel like doing it. So you have to kind of push yourself a little bit sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider apart. Soften those knees side to side. Good. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah, so back there's the kidneys and the adrenals. They have a certain time of day where they're processing too. All day long is our organs are processing things. Some are all day long, some are all night long. Yeah, what a gift this body is. Good. And come back to center now. Bring your feet back to about hip distance apart. Good. And then inhale, soften the knees and reach the arms up. And exhale, keep those knees soft as you just drop your body forward. Good. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Inhale, slide your hands up your thighs or walk them up your thighs. And then once the shoulders come up, head comes up, circle sweep up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Relax the arms down here. We're going to interlace our hands behind our back now. Good. And then we're going to come into a little forward fold this way as well. Good. So softening the knees, lift the chest, reach the shoulders back. Good. And as you exhale, slowly with a nice flat back, forward fold. Good. Relax the head down. Good. Now on an inhale breath, if you want to reach your arms up towards the sky, if that's available on your shoulders, that's an option. Yeah, if not, just keep them down. Couple breaths here. Next time you exhale, relax the arms onto your back again. Press down into your feet. Start to drag your hands down towards the floor and slowly and press your toes into the floor to let the body gracefully float back up. Yes, and relax that out. Good. All right, shake it off. Good. Maybe come into a little march. A really nice thing to do during this time too, and we've been blessed with this beautiful weather, is to take a walk, maybe around like right after lunch. So take a little walk if you can, even if it's around your house or your apartment, helps with digestion. Yeah. In Ayurveda, they say to just take a gentle walk after you eat. That helps with the digestion. So something to keep in mind. Good. And relax. Okay, wiggle out the hips. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna be using our chair here. So we're gonna bring your chair. You can be forward here. I'm just gonna do this so you can see. But we're gonna be using our chair. So we're gonna be facing our chair a little bit. Yeah. Here, and also make sure that you have some space behind you, because we're going to be stepping our legs back. Yeah, so setting up your chair. Good. And we're going to be standing fairly close to the front of the seat of the chair. All right. So we're going to do the standing sun salutation now. Good. So on an inhale breath, you're going to inhale and reach your arms up towards the sky. Good. And then as you exhale, start to send your hips back, bend your knees, and bring your hands to the front of the seat of your chair. Good. And now soften the knees. Yes, you can drop your head here if you'd like, if it's available to you. I don't know how open your back is. Most of us will be here. You can bring your forearms onto the chair if you'd like. Yeah, you decide. Most of us are going to be here. Good. And then press down into your feet. Inhale, slowly float the body back up. Circle sweep your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right. So we're going to add a little plank and downward facing dog to our full sun salutation, right? And just take this to where it's comfortable for you. All right. So we're going to inhale, float the arms forward and up. Good. And if you're seated, you're just doing that same sun salutation that we did. Exhale, send your hips back, find your forward fold. Now you're going to draw your hands towards the back of the seat of your chair, further back here. Good. Good. And then you're going to inhale and lift the head and come into an L shape, a nice flat back. Good. And exhale, relax the head back down. Good. Now we're going to take your right foot and step it back, and your left foot and step it back into a plank. Yeah. And you can have your feet more forward or further back. Good. Take a breath in, exhale. We're going to lift the heart as your hips drop. Good. Pressing down into your palms. Yes. Good. And then exhale, bring the head back forward. Step your feet back forward. Good. So we're in this L shape again. And now either bringing the forearms onto the back of your chair for down dog and dropping your head between your arms. If that feels like too much, just bring your hands to the back of your chair. Find a little downward facing dog here. Yeah, take a few breaths. Again, your knees are soft. And you can even walk your dog by straightening and bending one leg and straightening and bending the other. Getting into our hips a little bit. So wherever you are in your down dog, you can walk your dog. And if some of you have real dogs, this is another way to walk your dog. Yeah. And then relax, bring both legs back to center. Bring your hands now back to the front part of your chair. Take a breath in and exhale. Relax the head down into your forward fold. Press down into your feet and slowly lift the body back up, pressing into your toes. Float the arms up off the chair, reach them out and up. And exhale your hands to heart. So I know that probably felt like it was complicated maybe, but now we're going to put all of those together, right? So stepping close to your chair here. Again, so you just sort of know where it's comfortable on your body and where it's not. And again, if you just stand and breathe with us, you don't have to do any of this, or if you want to sit and do your sun salutation. So let's just take that again, following our breath. So inhale, arms forward and up. And exhale, hips slide back, slight bend in the knees, hands to the front of your chair. You can drop your head, find forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So reach your hips back, straighten your back, crown of the head forward. Good. And relax the body. Slide your hands to the back of your chair. So either you can hold the back of your chair or you can hold the sides of your chair. Good. And then step your left foot back and your right foot back. Yeah. And take it to wherever it's comfortable for you. Good. And then dropping your hips slightly and lifting your chest into upward facing dog. Good. And then slide your hips back and find your down dog. Now here again, you can either keep your hands on your chair at the back of your chair, or you can bring your hands onto the top of your chair. Whatever feels like you get a little bit more of a stretch that you want. Good. Soften the knees. And now walking the dog. So just bend one knee, bend the other. Yeah. A nice stretch for the whole back. Good. And then relax the knees. And then bring your hands to the front of your chair now. Good. Get that L shape. So inhale. Send the top of the head forward and your hips back. Exhale, drop your head forward, fold. Good. And then pressing down into your feet, slowly float your hands up off the chair. Slowly bring the body up, out with the arms, reach them up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. How are we doing? All right, we're gonna do that one more time. 3 as we sat down, 3 as we stand up. Good. And if you've had enough, just sit down and wait for us to be done and breathe with us. Yeah. All right, here we go. So right in front of our chair, on an inhale breath, float the arms up. Exhale, soften the knees, hands to the front of the chair, find your forward fold, whatever that is for you. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift, so flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing your hands to the back of your chair, either the sides or the back of the seat. And then step your right foot back and your left foot, find plank. You're pressing down into your palms, reaching your heels down, and then dropping your hips, lifting your heart, pressing into those palms. This is great for upper body strength too. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Yeah, walk your feet up slightly just to find a nice downward facing dog. So either hands remain at the back of your chair or you can hold on, sending your hips back. You can bring your fingers to the top of the chair. Good. And take a few breaths here, softening the knees, maybe walk your dog, slightly bending one knee and then the other. And then walking your feet all the way forward, hands to the front of the chair, relax the head down, find your forward fold. Good. Then inhale, slowly press down into your feet, float the hands up off the chair, body starts to come up, reach out and up, and exhale, and to heart. Good job, everybody, whatever you did. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. So let's just stand here and just wiggle out the body. You can close the eyes. Yeah, maybe you feel a little more energy. You can just wiggle the legs, wiggle the body. And just sort of gently shake off any tension that you might have built up. Yes, good. Good. All right. So let's bring legs out a little bit wider. Good. And we're going to bring our hands onto our hips, soften the knees, and let's just do some hip rotations. So really good job there. That's a really great way using the chair to do sun salutations. Yeah, so just do a little nice little circle with the hips in one direction. Good. And circle other direction. Good. And come back to center. Good. All right, bringing the legs a little bit wider apart even. Yes, here's our little hip opener. So wiggle the hips side to side, getting some hip opening here. Yeah, good. And then we're gonna just do a little squats here. So we're gonna just send our hips back and reach our arms up, and then press into your feet to come up. Really working you today. Inhale, send those hips down and up. Send the hips down and up again, pressing into the outside of the pinky toe side of your feet. Helps take any of the stress off of our knees. Good. Now we're remaining here. We're going to do our little squat again with hands on the thighs. Good. And just rock the hips side to side. Again, stretching and opening up our hips. Just gently gracefully. Good. Back to center, press down into your feet. Slowly straighten the knees. Good. Your chair's in front of you here. You always have your chair to hold on to. Bring your left toes in and your right toes in, and then heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart and shake it out. Nice. Good. All right. So we're going to come into our balance pose here. So you want to step to the right side of your chair for tree pose. All right. So I'm going to give you an option here. If you're feeling open and you want to put your foot on the chair eventually, that's an option here. Otherwise, we're just going to do the inside, whatever tree leg you want. So finding your feet hip distance apart. Good. Now, during the whole process here, we're going to be finding a spot that's not moving straight ahead from us. It's called the drishti gaze. That helps us to keep our balance when our eyes are focused on one point. Yes. So I'm going to begin with feet hip distance apart. Engage your kneecaps. Good. We're going to rock the weight to the outside, to this right leg, and we're going to bend the left knee. So holding onto your chair here now, we're in a balance pose, right? Just with our knee bent and our toe on the floor. Good. So options for your legs are this. One, you can take the knee out to the side and bring it to the inside of your ankle or your calf. That's two. If you're feeling really open and only if this serves you, you can bring that foot up onto the seat of your chair since we're using our seat today. Yeah, and if you feel that that's too much, if you went up there, yeah, then here. Actually, this makes it a little bit easier for balancing because you have your foot grounded. Here, all of the work is coming into your standing leg. So you decide. Find your spot, find your balance. See if you can float your hands into prayer position. Yeah. And if you're doing a little wobbly, that's good. That's your body steadying you, right? It's your brain body working together. Good. If you want to lift your fingers up, float them up towards the sky. That's just an option as well. Sometimes it helps with the balance. Find that drishti gaze. Tell yourself, I've got this. I've got it. Yes. And breathe. Belly's tucking in and up. Smile on the face. Nice deep breath. 2 more breaths here, nice and slow. And on an exhale breath, come out just as slowly as you went in. Bring your palms together. Float your hands down to your heart. Good. And release the leg. Nice. And shake it out. Good. Another challenge, right? Those balancing poses. But again, Tuesdays typically are stability, strength, flexibility, and this tree pose is premium for that. Good. Let's slide over to the other side. So you're going to find what serves you, right? And what serves you doesn't necessarily serve me or the other people in class, right? So find your seat, but try to do the same thing on this side as you did on the other with the leg. So we're going to start with feet hip distance apart. Good. And then we're going to slide the weight into the outside left leg. Now bend the right knee. Good. And so again, options for the leg are here, out to the side with a little kickstand. You might need to move your chair out a little bit if your knee's hitting your chair or calf, or if you had your foot up and you want to do the same thing on this side, you can do that. Yes. All right. So find your space, find your place, your lower legs. The standing leg is engaged. That kneecap is lifting up. Good. Find your drishti gaze. Find maybe your hands into prayer position. And if that totally doesn't work for you, just put a finger on your chair. If that's what it's there for, to steady you. Good. Once you have that and you want to float your arms up towards the sky, fingers reach up towards the sky, belly tucks in and up, pressing down into that standing foot. Find your breath. Nice and relaxed. Notice how you feel. Tell yourself, I've got this. I can stay up. I can balance. Good. And then as you exhale, next time you exhale, slowly, hands together, float the hands down and release the leg. Good, and shake it out. Very nice, good, good, good. All right, coming into one more standing pose here. Good, and that is just a back bend, right? So we're gonna soften the knees, reach your arms back, interlace your hands behind your back, again, like we did for our forward fold. This time, we're just going to reach our shoulders back, lift the chin, feel that heart and chest open. Gently reach your hands down towards the floor and find 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Bring a smile to your face. And smile is just a natural facelift. Engages all those lower muscles in your face. And on an exhale breath, relax the body. Good. Unclasp your hands behind your back and just shake it out. Shake the head, relax the body, wiggle it out. Good. And we're going to make our way to our chairs here. Good. Nice work up there, everybody. Standing up. So sitting with awareness right in front of your chair. Good. Start to send your hips back. Start to press into your feet, your toes, your feet, and reach your hips as far back as you can. And then maybe use the front of the chair to help your hips just gracefully float to your chair. Remember, breath, awareness, movement, and grace. Yeah, even in sitting. Yeah, good. All right, shake it out. You're gonna scoot to the front of the chair. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Good, and we're gonna come into our hip opener now. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slide your belly forward, come into a half, about just halfway on your forward fold, clasp behind your right knee, press down into your feet, inhale, lift the body back up, exhale it out. On your next inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh into your belly. Good, reach your shoulders back, nice straight spine, toe can be on the floor. And let's just do some movement in our foot here. So a couple circles, or you can slide your heel side to side if you have your toe on the floor. And then reverse, other direction. Good. Well, I'm getting a lot of noise in my ankle on this side. And then just relax that lower leg and see if you can hold on to it with this right hand and guide the ankle over to the outside of this left thigh. Yeah, and if that is not comfortable for you, if you cannot keep a straight spine here, it's crossing at the ankles, either one. Good. So just a simple, we're gonna take a few breaths once we get into our hip opener. So maybe if you lift your toes, you'll start to feel a little bit more of a stretch even in this right hip. Nice straight spine, lift the heart, even lift the chin up just slightly. Good. And as you exhale, just imagine the belly drawing forward. The belly is sliding forward and your chest is coming forward a little bit until you feel that stretch, that nice opening in that right hip. Good. And then on an exhale breath, just look down towards that leg, towards the floor. Good. If you're wide open and you're not really feeling a stretch on the right side, you can lay your forearms onto that leg, onto that right leg. Yeah, if you're up top. And breathe. Let's close our eyes. Find 3 long, slow, deep Ujjayi breaths. So breathing in. Hear that whisper sound as you breathe out. Relax your hands and your jaw and your shoulders. Let the body just melt forward. Do more at your own pace. In and out. Breathing in and out, softening whatever you might be gripping in this pose. Good. Now on your next inhale breath, press down into the standing foot. Slowly float the body back up. Good. And release. And we're going to go over to the other side. Do the same thing here. Good. So take a breath in. As you exhale, straight spine just falls forward. Clasp behind your left thigh. Good. On an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Good. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly and move that foot around into circles. Move the ankle side to side if you're on your toe. Good. And then reverse. That always feels so good to me, taking care of our feet and ankles. Relax that lower leg. Holding onto the back of the leg with this left hand, take the right hand and guide that leg across to the outside of your thigh, or if that's not comfortable, you're going to cross with that leg open at your ankle. Lifting the toes, lifting the heart. Big breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly forward. Good. And look down at the floor. Close your eyes here. It really helps to come inside. Feel that left hip. Notice if it feels any different than the right. Just notice. 3 long, slow, deep Ujjayi breaths here. Each time you slowly exhale, soften something. Your shoulders, your jaw, hip. Yeah, just relax the body forward on the exhale breath. Smile on the face. And at the end of your next exhale breath, relax it. Press down into that standing right foot to float the body back up. Good. And release the leg. Ah, nice. And wiggle it out. Good. It might feel nice now to come to a wide stance here. Situate your hips at the front of your chair. Lift the heart. Lift up. Yeah. And on an exhale breath, just lean the body forward. Press into your toes, into your feet. Come halfway. And let's do just a couple of upper body circles. Inhaling to the right and back, exhaling to the other side and forward. Good. Nice, long, slow circles. Good. And that's time that you come forward. We'll pause and then reverse opposite direction. Smile on the face, eyes can be closed. Just enjoy this stretch, this gentle, graceful stretch for your body, for your hips. Next time you come forward, pause, press down into your feet and your hands to float the body back up. Good. And then bring your toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, till feet hip distance apart. Here. Good. Find your tall spine. Lift your toes up and relax them onto the floor. Lift your heels up. Keep your knees not caving in here, but straight out and drop. Lift your toes up and hold. And really lift those toes. We have to strengthen our feet for our walks after lunch, right? Yeah. Or even now we can do a walk after dinner. Relax the toes down, lift the heels. And relax the heels down. Good. You're going to float the hands out and lift the hands up like we did earlier. You're going to take your right finger, your left fingers, and stretch your right fingers back towards your shoulder. Release that, reach the fingers down and stretch the top of your hand back towards your body. We're going to go to the other side. Lift the left fingers up, stretch your left fingers back. Release, reach the fingers down, stretch the top of your hands back. Good. And shake it out. All right. Okay, we're gonna relax the arms down, slide the hands back, grab onto your chair. So your arms are straight here. You're holding onto somewhere on the back of your chair. Yeah, if you have handles on your chair, on the inside of the handles. Take a breath in as you lift your chin, lift your chest, reach your shoulders back. One more beautiful back bend here. And then as you exhale, let the head float forward. Relax your shoulders forward. Relax the upper body forward. Just holding on with your hands, letting the upper body relax and drape forward. And breathe. Good. Then pressing down into your feet. Slowly start lifting the head back up. Good. Release the hands down. Good. Nice. All right, let's shake it off. Shake the body. Get rid of any tension that you might be still holding or picked up along the way. Just move the body around. Shake it off. Good. And let's prepare now for Shavasana. So we're going to sit back into our chairs. We're going to come into a series of mudras that draw the energy to the whole body from the waist all the way up to the head. And so we're going to begin. I'll show you the 4 mudras and then we'll close our eyes, but we're going to begin with our hands up. Yes. And if you want to lay down in Shavasana, feel free to do that. Just have your hands up on the floor. Good. So the first mudra is, we're going to just touch our fingers. It's chin mudra. So we're just going to touch our pointer finger and the tip of our thumb, just gently. Other 3 fingers are just resting forward. Good. That's going to be chin mudra. And then the Chinmaya mudras, we're just going to do the same thing, but we're going to curl those 3 fingers in. Good. And then Adi mudra is going to be thumb comes into your palm and we cover it up like a blanket with the rest of our fingers. That's Adi mudra. Good. And then a Miradanda mudra is going to be thumbs up on our lap, right? So all this is going to happen on our lap. Yeah. And again, that goes from center body up to throat and forehead chakra, then our brain, and then our spine, right? So sit comfortably, hands up on our lap. Make sure that you're warm enough, that you're nice and comfortable and settled, that your back feels supported, so your hips are all the way to the back in your chair. Palms up on your lap, up close, up higher, yeah, so you can relax your shoulders. And then we're gonna touch that thumb and pointer finger, relax the other 3 fingers. Let's float our eyes closed here. Eyes closed. We're gonna take 3 Ujjayi breaths. So nice and slow, taking 3 breaths here. Good. Then Chinmaya mudra, so curling those 3 fingers in and taking 3 slow Ujjayi breaths in Chinmaya mudra. Sending the energy from our throat to our 3rd eye. Relaxing the hands, bringing your thumb into your palm and covering your thumb up with your 4 fingers. Adi mudra, our brain. 3 long, slow, deep breaths. And finally, Niradandra Mudra. So just bringing your thumbs up, curl your fingers in towards your palm. Rest the side of your palms onto your lap. 3 long, slow Ujjayi breaths. Smile on the face. Imagining the energy from the tail of your spine riding up all the way up your spine, out through the top of your head. And on your next exhale breath, relax the breath. Relax the hands, just bring them palms up on the lap, tops of the hands resting on your thighs. Relaxing the whole body now. Natural breath. Relaxing from head to toe. Bring your awareness to any sounds around you. Outside sounds, close sounds, be in harmony with your environment. Bringing a little smile to your face, relaxing the muscles of your face, relaxing the head, neck, shoulders, chest, all of your internal organs, hips, back, thighs, whole legs, arms, fingers, feet, toes. Whole bodies relaxed now. Whole bodies relaxed. Bringing awareness to any thoughts. Good thoughts, not so good thoughts, busy mind, calm mind. Just be with it. Expand your thoughts to all 4 corners of the room. Out into the ether, all the way out into the universe. Be in harmony with your thoughts. Nowhere else to be right now, but right here. Nothing to do, but just be. back into the space and time. Take a gentle breath in and let it go. Begin to make movements with your body, wiggling your toes and fingers, swaying the body side to side. Smile on the face, gracefully bringing yourself just back into the moment, back into this moment. You're laying down, making your way up to a seat. And slowly coming back to center. And bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Good. And take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. Yes. In closing practice today with this, yoga helps us to gracefully and skillfully manage life. So thank you for being here today, and thank yourself for bringing yourself here today. When you're feeling ready and complete, gently begin to just lift the eyes open and then fluttering the eyes, lifting the head. Thank you all for being here today. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you can get a little walk in today. Namaste.